It's Hub evening. We've come with a new game called Sometimes Saga. It's a nice game. Join me and we enjoy it together. It's Sometimes Saga. Choose a name for your character. It's decent. It's a crane game. March 3rd on a rainy afternoon, my father's funeral. I can't believe he was really gone. He died from a work-related accident at the age of 40, leaving me all alone with no family to speak of. Circumstances surrounding his death have been found suspicious by the police. They were at our house for an entire week, bombing me with questions to which I had no answers. No conclusive evidence has been found, and the knowledge that my father will get no justice weighs heavily upon me. Luckily, my father's life-gone friend has taken me in and given me a room in her home. The night of the funeral, I overheard her reminiscing about my father in the kitchen. She eventually broke down and said she did not know what to do. It seems my father had gotten involved with some real bad people who were now pressurizing her to cover his debts. Now a month later, things are finally starting to settle down. I've got used to my new living arrangement, and today will be my first day back to college. It will be nice to see my friends again. There are 3 things I have to take care of before the end of the semester. 1. I have to secure a way to pay for next semester's tuition. 2. I have to uncover the truth about my father's murder. 3. I have to find a date for the solist ball. Decent. I hate getting up early. Decent. No text message from Eric, he's still sleeping. Decent. I'll stop by his house on the way to school. Jenny, shouldn't you be at school? Decent. Shouldn't you have a job? Jenny, you do not want to play this game with Miss Matters. Decent. Hey, you started it. Decent. Jenny, what is it? Decent. Sniff. Decent. Something smells good. Jenny? Yeah, it's probably the breakfast that's waiting for you downstairs, Demi. Jenny, I can't believe she's still making you breakfast every day. It has been over a month since your dad died. Decent. Yeah, she's a nice lady. Jenny, too nice if you ask me. Choose a name for Jamie. Let's skip that. Debbie? Good morning, sweetie. I made you some breakfast. Debbie, I thought you had liked something special for your first day back to school. Decent. Thanks, Debbie, but I'm not really hungry. I'm running late for school, so. Debbie, you are sure I made your favorite? Debbie, up-faced pancakes with 3 strips of bacon. Decent. Oh man. Decent. Decent. No, I really shouldn't. Decent. I think Eric overslept again, and I don't want to be late on my first day back. Debbie. Oh, again. Debbie. Well, I guess you better get a move on then. Decent. Thanks anyway, Debbie. Debbie, my precious sweetie. Oh, wait. Decent. Debbie, I nearly forgot. Debbie, I spoke with my friend Diane yesterday, and she mentioned that she could use some help with her garden over the summer. Decent. I don't really much about gardening, Debbie. Debbie, I don't really know much about gardening, Debbie. Debbie? Oh, come on, it's easy. Jen can teach you, and if you need a good job, she will pay you as well. It could be a good way to earn some money for college, don't you think? Decent. Yeah, I guess you are right. Listen, I should go visit her and see what she wants me to do. Debbie, otter boy. Debbie, I know these last few weeks have been hard. Debbie, your father would want you to cry on, you know. Debbie, you get through this. I promise things will get better. Decent. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Debbie. Debbie, chin up, sweetie. I'm here for you. Debbie, chin up, sweetie. I'm here for you. Choose a name for Debbie. Skip. Okay, let's skip. Decent. Hey, Eric. Eric, hey, Decent. Decent. You look really tired. You are alright. Eric. Well, I was on the computer all night playing this new game that came out. Eric. Oh, I just hate going to school. Decent. Yeah, I hear. Eric, sorry to hear about your dad. By the way, how are you holding up? Decent. I'll be alright, man. Thanks for asking. Decent. We should really get going before we are late for class. Eric, why are we going in my house? Eric, shouldn't we be going to school? Decent. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You are right. Decent. Hey, Mia. Mia. Hey, Decent. Glad to see you back. Mia. Hey, Eric. How was your weekend? Eric. I almost stayed in my room. Mia. That's cool. Sometimes I like alone time too. Mia. What about you, Decent? What have you been up to? Decent. Decent. Well, I'm not sure if you have heard or not about my dad passed away, so I have been dealing with that. Mia. Oh yeah, I heard from my mom. Mia, I didn't mean to bring it up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring it up. I'm sorry. You had to go through that. I'm just glad you are finally back. Decent. Thanks, I'll be fine, don't worry. Mia. Listen, I was looking for someone to help me get ready for the final exam, so Mia, if you are interested, let me know. Decent. I guess. Decent. Where do you want to meet? The library. Mia. I had to first ask my parents first. Mia. I'm not really allowed to stay late after school or see friends outside of my house. Decent. Really? That sucks. Mia. Yeah. Hey. It will be easier if you just come over to my house to study. Mia. You know where I live, so just drop by whenever you want. I would better get going. Science class is starting soon. Mia. Professor Octa said today's laboratory experiment will be challenging. Mia. That means it's probably gonna take the entire hour to complete. Eric. Don't you remember me? Mia. Talk to you later, guys. Science class. Loxie. So then Becca threw her retainer in the toilet. Dexter. Bahaha. Loxie. Loxie. What are you two losers looking at? Eric, I think we are looking at the combined 1Q of 2. Decent. Loxie. Excuse me. Dexter. I don't get it. Loxie. They are calling us stupid. Dexter. They are? Dexter. Hey, you are calling us stupid? Eric. No, I didn't mean. I won't, Dexter, cause I'll smash your face in with little shit. Loxa. And what are you laughing at? Loxa. Didn't your deadbeat loser of a father kill himself? or something? Eric, decent. At least I had a father growing up, and I don't live in a trailer. Loxa, Loxa, you are dead. Loxa, Dexter, get them. Dexter, hold up. Loxa, Principal Smith is coming. Dexter, if I get caught fighting again, Coach Bridget said she will kick me off the team. Loxa, Rift's fine. Loxa, it's not over, decent. You two get over here right now. Principal Smith, what are you still doing in the dorm hallway? Eric, sorry Principal Smith, we were just... Principal Smith, decent. Finally returned to us, I see. Decent, why? Yes, madam. Principal Smith, well, it's about time. Do you have any idea how far your grades are falling? Decent, they have. Eric, that doesn't seem fair. Don't you know he's bad? Principal Smith, that's quite enough, young man. I suggest you get your boat to class before you find it sitting in detention. Eric, Principal Smith, and as for you, Decent, we need to discuss your foreign grades. Principal Smith, I want you upstairs in my office right away. Decent, yes, Principal Smith. Eric, man, she is pure evil. Eric, man, she is pure evil. Decent, hey, here. Eric, I'm serious, she's like the evil ice queen from Warcraft. Decent, well, I would better get up to her office before her mood worsens. Eric, good luck, dude. Decent, thanks. Eric, oh shoot, I almost forgot. Eric, asleep a little welcome back present into your locker. Decent, really? Eric, glad to have you back, Dudu. Decent, thanks, Eric. Eric, Decent, Decent, you know, I don't remember my lock combination. Eric, you didn't write it down? Decent, no, but I guess I should have. Eric, you are probably going to have to talk to Principal Smith about it. Decent, you are probably right. Decent, I'll see you later, Eric. Eric, yeah, I see. Decent, Principal Smith. Decent, Decent, not too many people going into the cafeteria yet. Decent, it's not lunchtime yet. Decent, you wanted to see me, Principal Smith. Principal Smith, indeed, Decent. Principal Smith, we need to discuss your grades and whether or not you intended to graduate. Decent, it's really that bad. Principal Smith, have a look for yourself. Decent, Decent, oh man, I'm failing everything. Principal Smith, I told you. And that's what happens when you skip school for a month. Decent, I wasn't skipping. My dad did. Principal Smith, be silent. Anne, so sorry, madam. Principal Smith, regardless of the circumstances. Principal Smith, you will need to find a way to raise their grades. Principal Smith, you will need to find a way to raise these grades if you don't want to repeat next year. Principal Smith, I would suggest you speak to your teacher about making up the work you've missed. Principal Smith, perhaps they can come up with some extra grades, assignments or something. Decent, why, yeah, okay. Principal Smith, do whatever it takes. Decent, yes, madam. Principal Smith, Go and get to class. Decent. Actually, madam. Principal Smith. Yes. Decent. I forgot the combination of my locker. Can you help me get it open? And what do you mean? You forgot? And everything was taught at the beginning of the year to write down your combinations. Decent. Decent. I lost it. And fifth typical. Principal Smith. That's very disappointing. Decent. Principal Smith, I would have to get you a new locker. Decent. Principal Smith, I'll send Anne down with her master key momentarily. Principal Smith, I suggest you get everything that you need out now. Principal Smith, I could be a while before the new lock arrives. Decent. Yes, madam. Principal Smith. Principal Smith, head there now and get your booty to class after you have finished. And alright, let's get his over with. Decent. Wow, so that key opens everybody's locker. And fifth, this key opens every lock and door in the school. Decent. For real. And that's why it's called a master key. Decent. How come you get it? And cause I bust my ass every day helping Principal Smith keep all kids in line. Decent. Kids, we are the same age. And yeah, right, everyone around here is so immature. Decent. So you just have that master key. Decent. So you just have your master key with you all the time. And of course not. Principal Smith keeps it in her office, but we like never to use it. Decent. Never. And nobody else is dumb enough to lose their lock combination. And hurry up and grab what you need. And we're gonna be late for athletic class. Decent. Yeah, I'm going. Decent. So Principal Smith has a master key in her office somewhere. Decent. What could be the useful things to have? Decent. Decent. Something to think about. Decent. For now, I should head to the boys' locker room and get changed for athletic class. Decent. Hey, Judith. Decent. Decent. Is everything alright? Judith. Hey, Decent. Judith, I'm just not feeling too well. I might just go home. Decent. You are not coming to the athletic class? Judith. Well, Decent. I can't go in the guys' locker room. Decent. The guys' locker room? Decent. Why would you need to go in the guys' locker room? Judith. You mean nobody told you? Decent. No. Judith. A pipe burst in the girls' locker and it's closed for repairs. Judith. We are sharing the boys' locker room now. Decent. For real? Judith. I don't really feel comfortable about it like the other girls. Decent. Well, Decent. The class is starting soon, so they are probably not that many people left in there anyway. Judith. Yeah, I guess you are right. Decent. I can go in with you to make sure you are okay. Decent. And I won't look. Judith. Okay, I will follow you then. Decent. See. Decent. It's not too bad. There are only a few people in here. And I hope you too remember the laws in regards to being late. And if you're not in uniform and in the country yet in 1 minute. Decent. It's okay, and forget it. We will be outside in just a moment. And the student union president and the official hallway monitor. It's my duty to write infraction to anyone breaking the school guidelines. Decent. Judith is not very comfortable in the guys' locker room. Listen, she's going to need some extra time to get ready, okay? And is that right, Judith? Judith, well, Judith, yeah, yes. And what's the matter? And I just a little bit insecure along the boys. Or you are insisting disorder and disobeying the rules. And it's not. It's just that. Judith, I'm not wearing a bra. And I see, coming up with excuses to skip class. Are we? Your lack of obedience is alarming and I will not allow it. And get dressed immediately or I'm sending you both to detention. And now move it. Coach Bridget, look who decided to show up. Decent, hi Coach Bridget. Decent, I know I've missed a few training sessions, but I assure you that I will be ready for the regional athletic trial. Coach Bridget, shut up. You are 1 month behind everyone else, Decent. And I'm not going to let you drag down the team with your lack of commitment. Coach Bridget, if you can't make the qualifying scores, you can forget about your credits and graduating this year. Decent, don't worry, madam. I'm sure the qualifiers will be no problem. Coach Bridget, oh yeah. Coach Bridget, why don't you show us your right athletic skills by doing 20 push-ups right now? Pathetic little tripper. Decent, but Coach Bridget, what's tail? Decent, Coach Bridget 1. Decent, Coach Bridget 2. Decent, I can't. Coach Bridget 3. Decent, Coach Bridget, Coach Bridget, what all you got? Coach Bridget, you can't even do 3 miserable push-ups. Decent, I'm sorry, madam. Coach Bridget, you better get your ass to the local gym now and start lifting if you want to pass this class. Coach Bridget, just teach to Miss Bisweet's class where hard work and good grades don't matter. Coach Bridget, now get out of my sight. Londa, you're never going to make it past the qualifiers? Londa, why do you even bother coming to this class? Decent, I can still make it. And you know what? I was thinking maybe you could help me try. Londa, hold your right there. Londa, if by some miracle you manage to make the trials, then come talk to me. Otherwise, you can stop wasting your breath. Decent, okay. Decent, but when I do, you have to show me some of your tactics. Londa, I'll be at the swimming pool for the next 2 weeks training for 200 million trials. Londa, if you make the team, then come see me. Decent, deal. Londa, pathetic. Okay. Decent, I should go to Mr. Bisweet's house now. Miss Bisweet, there are you? Decent, hi Miss Bisweet. Miss Bisweet, listen, Decent. Miss Bisweet, listen. Decent, I know you've had some personal matters to take care of, and that's why you've been absent lately. Miss Bisweet, but is everything okay? Decent, yeah, I think I should be okay. Miss Bisweet, we're not the only one a bit behind, you know. Decent, it's definitely the hardest class we have, I think. Miss Bisweet, well, if you ever need anything, let me know. Decent, thanks Miss Bisweet. Miss Bisweet, oh, that reminds me. Miss Bisweet, I'm implementing a new opportunity for those trying to catch up. Decent, oh, yeah. Miss Bisweet, it should be a bit more one-on-one type of running. Miss Bisweet, and I'm hoping it will be energizing students. Decent, I see. Miss Biscuit, why don't you take your seat? And I'll be discussing it in front of the class. Vincent, okay. Miss Biscuit had an announcement that day. Miss Biscuit had an announcement that day. She planned on rewarding the student who showed the most improvement in class after the final quiz. She even offered a private tutoring to anyone that was interested. I spent the whole day trying to catch up to my studies till the bell rang. I forgot how much French class made me sleepy. It was a struggle to focus on lesson, but I always count on my classmates to keep me awake. They've picking on me lately, probably because I just come back and I'm now the center of attention. Don't get me long through, I can stand my glance. But I guess this is how school goes. Well, at least the day is over and I can go home now. Miss Biscuit, oh, and before you all leave, Miss Biscuit, any student interested in the after-school tutoring session, come talk to me in my office or tomorrow in class. Miss Biscuit, oh, Rovia. Miss Biscuit, hey, decent. Hey, Miss Biscuit. Miss Biscuit, have you been able to catch up on my studies? Miss Biscuit, I really hope you do. Miss Biscuit, now is there something you wanted to talk about? Shucks. Decent. Miss Biscuit, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate the hope with catching up on my schoolwork. Miss Biscuit, it's my pleasure. All I want is to make sure that you are motivated to perform. And I love rewarding hardworking students. Decent. I'll do my best. I really want to get into a good college. Miss Biscuit, that's what I like to hear. Miss Biscuit, I can leave your homework with you when you hand it in if you want. Decent. That sounds good, Miss Biscuit. Thanks. Decent. I can't understand any of the material in class. Decent. I think I'm too far behind to catch up on my own. Decent. A little bit of extra hope never hurts anybody. Decent. And I may get that reward if I do well in the final quiz. Eric, hey, Decent. Oh, hey. Eric, how was your first day back to school? Decent, I don't even want to talk about it. Eric, I see. Eric, what are you up to now? Decent, well, I told Debbie that I would visit her friend Diane. Decent, she gonna pay me to do some work for her. Eric, man, I wish I had a job where I could just sit at my computer playing games all the day. Decent, house. Speaking of a computer, I think mine is broken. Decent, I think I need to replace some parts in it or something. You know any good store where I could buy some? Eric, I usually shop for parts at Consumera in the mall. They sell a lot of things for a reasonable price. Decent, alright, then I'll check it out. Eric, I see you later. Diane, look at the handsome young man. Diane, I've grown so much. I can hardly recognize you. Decent, hi Diane. Decent, wow, you look so much like Debbie. Diane, oh, come now. I'm not really pretty as Debbie. Decent, well, I think you look great. Diane, aren't you just a little charmer? Diane, Diane, anyway, let's talk about my garden. Diane, I'm guessing Debbie told you I'm looking for someone to help me this summer. Decent, yeah. And I could definitely use the money for tuition. Diane, well, I was hoping you could start today, but I have some bad news. Diane, my hot shovel finally gave up on me today. Listen, oh yeah, that looks pretty bad. Diane, we may have to wait till I replace it. Diane, I'm sorry, Decent. Decent, it's okay, Diane. Decent, is there any way we can continue the work without it? Diane, will you need to dig up the garden, so? I'm afraid not. Decent, unless, Diane, you don't happen to have one at home. Decent, Decent, we might have a shelf in our garage. Decent, I'll go check and come back if I find something. Diane, that's wonderful. Diane, thank you so much for trying to help. Come back if you find some tools. Diane, hey handsome. You here to help her, Diane, pick some vegetables. Listen, I don't think you look hot at all, Diane. Diane, oh, you are such as a sweetheart. Diane, is there anything else I can do for you before you get started? Listen, I found a shelf in my garage. Listen, Listen, it is. Diane, oh, wonderful. Diane, I knew you would be able to get one. Diane, alright, before you start, I have to tell you what to do. Make sure you only keep the vegetables that are long and hard. Diane, take out everything else, especially those sprinklers and bugs. Got it. Diane, oh, when you have done, and remember to replace your and money in the bank when you are done. Listen, sure, I guess I could do that. Diane, thanks for helping, handsome. Listen, Diane went to lay down. As I began digging her part garden, it was so hot outside, and there were so many weeds and bugs. I grit my teeth and set myself to the task. Oh, I hope she's planning to pay me well for all this physical labor. As I worked, I noticed Diane was watching me intently. I supposed she was just trying to make sure I did a good job. We exchanged a few words here and there, but mostly just small talk. Her eyes seemed fixed upon my sweaty-soaked body. Diane, oh wow, my garden looks absolutely gorgeous. Decent. Listen, yeah, I had to get rid of a lot of stuffs. Diane, just look at that biggie had cucumber. Listen, Diane, thanks, handsome, and come back soon. I've cleaned the garden. I've made 30. Listen, Diane is probably asleep. I don't think I can work on the garden right now. Listen, distant voice. Listen, is that Debbie on the phone? Listen, she sounds like she's mad. She's very yelling. I should go see if she's okay. Debbie, I told you already. I don't know where the money is. Debbie, I had no idea I was involved in any of this. Debbie, I don't have it. Debbie, Debbie, was that a threat? Debbie, I'm hanging up now. Don't call back here again. Debbie, just leave us alone. Decent, Decent, Debbie, Decent, are you okay? Debbie, I'm alright, sweetie. Decent, are you sure? It sounded pretty bad. Debbie, it's nothing for you to worry about. Decent, Decent, I could try and find another job. Maybe I can come up with some money for you. Debbie, no, your father wouldn't want that, sweetheart. Debbie, you need to keep your focus on school and save your money for tuition. Decent, yeah, but Debbie, I can help. Debbie, oh, sweetie. Debbie, just let me handle it and everything will be fine, okay? I promise. Yeah, this has been our first part in this summertime saga. We have stopped here for today, then wait for another part tomorrow. Thanks. But before anything, first subscribe for the channel. Let's make our family with this new face. Praying for you this sweet game, Summertime Saga. Join me and you enjoy as we subscribe. We give up some comments. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching this Summertime's game.